Most of you don't realize this, but the way that you're working right now leads down a path of burnout. I know because it happened to me. And if you don't change the way that you're working now, you'll end up in that place as well. Let me hit you with some numbers. A recent Barna study in March of 2022 stated that 42% of pastors have seriously considered quitting full-time ministry in the past year. That's nearly half of us. And another Barna study in late of 2021 stated that 38% of pastors said the exact same thing. So this isn't a blip, this is actually a trend line that's going up. Lifeway research suggests that pastors work 50 hours a week. And the Schaefer Institute reports that most pastors work 50 to 70 hours a week. And it's not just about time. 84% of pastors say they feel like they're on call 24/7, and over half of them say that the work is overwhelming. These aren't just numbers. These are real people. Your friends, your colleagues, even you, who is pouring out their heart and soul into something that they love until there's nothing left to give. And I get it because I've been there. But it didn't just show up as exhaustion. It showed up as anxiety. I would stay up late, rerunning the worship set in my head 10, 15 times. I was worried on whether or not the production elements were going to work, whether or not the social media content got to who it needed to get to, or if the emails that I didn't send would make somebody upset. It got so bad that my body was telling me something that my mind couldn't admit, that I was burning at both ends and something needed to change. And maybe that's where you are right now, exhausted, anxious, and wondering, how much longer can I keep this up? But here's the good news. Burnout doesn't have to be your story. We live in a moment of time where tools can be used to buy back your time to do what's most important, and that's be with your family and be with the people that you've been called to lead. And I believe that one of the most powerful tools we have right now as ministry leaders is AI. Now, before you roll your eyes at me and think, oh my gosh, Matt wants to replace me with a robot, hear me out. I am not advocating for robots to preach for you, for AI to love people for you, because guess what? It can't do either one of those things. But what it can do is alleviate all of the busyness in your normal schedule so you can focus on those very important things. So I'm going to give you a few examples of how AI can help buy back your time right now so you can focus on what's important. The first one is sermon recaps and newsletters. Instead of spending hours trying to listen back to your message and craft out the perfect way to follow up with your message, just take your transcript, drop it into ChatGPT, and allow it to generate that recap for you. This isn't disingenuous. It is your words. You're just letting somebody else or something else be a copywriter for you and distill that information down to a concise form. You can then take this concise form and use it in many different places, whether it's sending out emails, posting a newsletter, posting a blog. All of these things can be affected by just doing this one simple step. The next one is very near and dear to my heart as a communications director, and that's graphic design and social media posts. Use ChatGPT, use Canva to go in and create your social media post for the whole entire week. Drop in all of your content that you have happening on your calendar. Let it create the captions for you. Personally, this one has bought back 5 hours of my week every single week. So I can now focus on what's actually important, and that's being with people. Now, before we go into the next tip, I would like to mention this next thing. If you're stuck wondering how do you incorporate artificial intelligence into your normal workflow, I've got a free resource for you called the 3 Best Prompts for AI. All you have to do is go down into the comments section below or in the description, and there will be a link. Click it, it'll give you that free resource. It's 3 prompts that you can tag into something like ChatGPT or Google Gemini right now, and it will help you begin the process of incorporating AI into your normal workflow. Try it out this week, just one of them. I promise it's going to change your life. The third one would be administrative help. Every single meeting I go into, I have an AI note taker listening in on the meeting, and it takes notes on everything. So by the time you're done with the meeting, it gives you an executive summary of the whole entire encounter and also bullet points of tasks that need to be done following the meeting. It will immediately send this executive summary and bullet points to everybody that was in the meeting via email. It has been a huge time saver for us and has been very helpful because it takes all of these tasks, sends it to us so we don't forget to do them. How many meetings have you left and gone, now what do I need to do again? Brainstorming and research. Let's say you're right there at the end of finishing your message and your brain is just cooked. You have no more ideas in your head, but you know you need one more illustration. Don't be afraid to go into ChatGPT and begin asking it questions. It can converse with you and help pull out some new ideas that you can then take and refine and make it your own. Think of it this way. If you're working 60 hours a week right now, try incorporating artificial intelligence into your workflow. If you start with just one and it cuts back 5 hours, imagine what 2 of these things will do, and 3, and maybe all 4. You could cut back probably 20 hours into your week that you can now invest back into your family, your friends, and the people that you love at your church. Here's the truth. Ministry is a calling, but it was never meant for you to sacrifice your family, your friends, or your soul. If you're willing to embrace tools like AI, not to replace your calling, but to protect it, you can find a new rhythm that is sustainable and life-giving. And if you want to see practical guides, resources, or real-world examples of how pastors are using AI to buy back their time right now, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications, because I got videos like this coming out all the time, and I really do want to help you buy back your time so you can get back to what's really important. And if you're looking to dig a little bit deeper and figure out how to use ChatGPT in your ministry, go ahead and hit this video right here. It's a full tutorial on how to get started right now.